Yo, what it do? Solo casting here. I was just watching this World According to Briggs video, and he says something and explains something so well that I have said in other videos. I'm gonna mash it together and so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I'll leave the link down below so you can actually go and see his whole video. There's a lot of great information in there. Check it out.
Everyone thinks Los Angeles is the fourth most dangerous city in the United States. They're very wrong. Los Angeles is barely in the top 50 most dangerous cities. I kid you not. Their violent crime rate is 809 for every 100,000 residents. Couple reasons for this. One, they have a ton of very nice and safe neighborhoods.
Don't go around calling law enforcement when you need them. Nah, we don't. Fucking handle this shit on our own. Like, most of the time, if something goes missing or whatever, like I said, next door app or the neighbors, we got each other's back. Like, it's a tight-knit community. We actually talk to the neighbors around here, not like in other places where you don't even know who your neighbor is. Like, and I can't speak for every neighborhood. Not every neighborhood's the same way, but at least we've been there long enough where if something needs to be said to a neighbor or something needs to be communicated, it gets communicated. We talk, you know.
Two, a lot of the older bad neighborhoods, they've kind of had enough to the point where the residents don't really take it anymore. One other theory on this one, now this could be said for every city, but Los Angeles, it's a little bit more because of the high amount of Hispanics living in Los Angeles. They usually don't report crimes. They have a tendency to take care of it themselves. That's because in Los Angeles, they really don't trust the police.
Yeah, the trust between law enforcement and all that over here, it's out the window. Nobody trusts the cops. My mom doesn't trust the cops. The neighbors don't trust the cops.
That can be said for everywhere, but it's a little bit more here. There was a study we did for another video a couple years back, and I think it was done by Pew Research or something, but they went to different communities, racial communities, I should say, in different parts of the country, and they tried to get an estimate of the actual crime rate and how many crimes are reported. And it was like, for the most part, in the Asian communities, only about 17% go unreported. This is violent crimes, by the way. In the black community, it was like 4% go unreported. The white community, it's like 2% go unreported. In the Hispanic community, it was like 37% go unreported.
We don't call the police because when we call the police, they come and arrest us. Perfect example, last time some dude pulled out a gun on us. That dude's hitting up the wall right there. See, the cops ain't gonna come over here and mess with this dude. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like he's messing up that mural. Getting back to that, we don't call law enforcement because law enforcement shows up, pushes us against the wall. And like an hour later, once they find that, you know, because they show up all fucking strong-handed. They don't show up asking questions like, oh, okay, who made the call? No, they show up like you're the threat, like you're the one that did the crime. And then an hour later goes by, you know, and then they try to clear up the situation and figure out what happened. Oh, you guys are the ones that called? Yeah, motherfucker, we fucking called. Like, whoever did the shit, they're gone by now. Like, it's frustrating. So we've learned not to call the cops. Last time the neighbor had to call the cops on 4th of July. Showed up 3 hours later. Like, dude, somebody could have been dead by now, right? Like, but yeah, LAPD, shit. Like, don't trust them with anything. And they don't deter anything either. Like, you know what LAPD is good for? For showing up after something's happened. And then maybe they'll fucking write up a report. They don't want to deal with that paperwork either. So yeah, all you guys in the comment section saying like, oh, well, don't go around calling law enforcement when you need them. Nah, we don't. Fucking handle this shit on our own.